Go. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
This is the Self-Preservation Society. This is the Self-Preservation Society.
We are about to do a job in Italy. It's a very difficult job, and the only way to get through it is we all work together as a team. And that means you do everything I say.
Well, hi guys, here we are. Below me is Jason Brummell. He's with the Italian Job. You've just seen the advert from 1969. We've got loads to discuss about this film, but we're going to try and keep it short. But Jason's going to tell us about his three favourite outfits from the film. And what's your first one, Jason?
Well, I think the first one's got to be. We'll start off with the best. I think that fabulous bit after he leaves prison and gets picked up by Lorna in a stolen car.
Yeah.
So basically, first thing he says after sort of remaking her acquaintance is, "Take me to my tailor."
Yes.
And so he goes off to his tailor. His tailor kind of slags off his old suit, which looks fine actually to me.
Yeah.
The size is too big. He says it's revolting and should be consigned to a museum, which is a charge. But then he tries on this amazing shirt, which is you can still buy one now based on that design for an outrageous price, I might add, but they're still available now. And he then tells Adrian to shorten the bloody sleeves because he's not a gorilla. So it cuts to when he goes to pick up the Aston. Now, for me, I don't think there's a finer cut suit in film than when Michael Caine walks out of that lift to go and get his Aston Martin. I have to say, if mods really concentrated as much on the clobber of the Italian Job instead of Quadrophenia, I think they'd have come a lot further. I'd really think.
It's got some magic parts in it, isn't it? There's loads of outfits. We were briefly discussing before talking now about how, like, even the racing car driver, not racing car driver, the drivers of the cars, looked good in the matching boiler suits. And there's so many things. Even Laura's outfit when they're on the mountains, she looks amazing. She's got the glasses, she's got that really exaggerated hat. It's fantastic.
I mean, I watched the whole film the other day just to sort of reappraise myself with it. And it's one of those films as an 8-year-old you love because it's got the minis and it's the iconography and it's fantastic and we win. And it's just, or at least we feel like we won, even though we haven't with the film.
Yeah.
It's just such a brilliant British feel-good film. And I can't think anyone who watched that as an 8-year-old didn't want Mini thereafter.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
guess so much of us have probably owned a Mini in our times as a result of that film.
I've owned quite a few. So get us on to the second. Let's get on to the next bit, which is the coat. So, is it the coat? Is it the mountain scene?
Basically, obviously, they then convinced Mr. Bridger to finance the job. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 only supposed to blood doors off, etc., and off they go. And so they're off through the Alps down into Italy, and as we know, the mafia are onto them and know all about it. And in it, though, they get stopped by Raffalo, and he's got a identikit mafiosi all over with their shotguns and stuff. And then sadly, the E-types and the Aston come to a rather sticky end. In it, Michael Caine has got the most amazing suede. 6-button, double-breasted suede coat and roll neck. It is just the nuts. In fact, so much so that I've actually got one here.
Good man.
I love this. I'm never going to get in this in a million years, but I can't bring myself to part with it because I love that look so much. I'm hoping that obviously with this lockdown, go on long enough that we're going to run out of food and I might eventually fit it. But
well, let's hit the pause button there. And we'll play that clip.
Does Mr. Bridget think he can take over Europe from a prison cell? Huh? Your car?
Yeah.
Pretty car.
So what a great clip. How many stories have you heard about people visiting that area still trying to find a tiny bit of Aston Martin or Ferrari? Is it Ferrari or Jaguars?
It's Aston Martin and it's E-types.
Well, let's get on to the last one. What's your last pick from the film in terms of the dress?
The last one is the fantastic linen suit. It's like a three-button linen, fantastically well done, and it's got the real sort of late 1960s, early 70s brown to the fore. Nice brown pattern tie, brown striped shirt, sort of burgundy shade. But the linen suit, fantastic. It's actually in terms of tailoring more famous than the grey suit, which you mentioned at the beginning. For me, as I said before, that archetypal suit, if you're a mod and you want to look the absolute best, then you should be looking at Michael Caine coming out of that lift.
Yeah.
It speaks volumes that his tailor was not listed on the credits. Dougie Hayward was listed on the credits of the film.
But all of those stars in them days always looked $1 million, didn't they? They just had such good tailors, and the stuff. Even bands like the Shadows looked amazing, in their mohair suits and all that sort of stuff. Jason, I'm going to play out with that scene where I know the scene you're on about. It's where he's saying goodbye to Laura at the airport.
Neither to the left nor the right. Just get on the plane. And the glasses, the sunglasses he's got on that. Orion Paxton, I think. Fantastic, mate. Yeah. Based on Ivan design lens. It's fantastic. Just the whole outfit is just spot on.
So, Jason, can I thank you very, very kindly for your thoughts on that? Yeah, it was good fun. So, I'm going to play that out. Jason, I'll wave, and if you wave back, good man.
Passport directly after the tickets, understand? Now, as you walk out to the plane, look neither to the right nor to the left. Just look straight ahead, okay? Just keep going straight ahead. Geneva, please. You all right? You got it? Right. Neither to the right nor to the left. Look straight ahead and keep... Lorna, you see that lot out there? If we slip up, they'll tear us apart. And I don't want you involved anymore.
Charlie?
What?
You care?
Get on the plane. I'll see you in Geneva. Have a cup of tea ready.
Bye-bye, Charlie!
Get on the plane. Get on the plane.